Hi, we are going to do Lab 8 floor planning. Open the PCB editor and open the file constraints.board and click on View Zoom Fit so that you can see the entire board, and toggle the grid points on if they are not currently displayed. Then go to Setup Design Parameters, then go to Setup Grids and see that non-net spacing is 25 X and Y. Then click OK and then OK to close the design parameters. Now we are going to add rooms. Click the color icon and in the board geometry folder toggle the top room and both rooms on. Then click OK. Then go to Setup, Outlines and then Room Outlines. We have to give the name of the room, and in the command editor window we have to give the commands so that the rooms will be placed on the board at the particular point. By giving these commands, it will be placed in the particular place on the board. You can see in the board there are already channels placed, channel 1, channel 2, LED and MEM. So you can see four rooms on the board. MEM, LED, channel 1 and channel 2, and click File, Save as constraints.board. Then click on Logic, assign ref test. By this you can give J1 in commander window. By typing J1 in commander window, we can change the J star to the left hand side to J1. Similarly, by pressing F2 function key, the J1 will be incremented to J2 so that you can give the J2 and J3 to the right hand side corner of the board. Then click, after that right click, then click Done and save the file as constraints.board and click Yes. Now we are going to do manual placement. Choose place manually. In this, select components by ref-des. Now select component U5. By selecting this, you can place it on the board. See that U5 is enabled and you can see the U5 is attached to the cursor. And you should rotate the U5 to 180 degrees by right clicking and selecting rotate option. You can see U5 is attached to the cursor. Select rotate and then rotate to 180 degrees and just click on it. And again click on it to place it on the board. You can see 180 degrees in the commander window. And then click display, highlight, and click display, highlight. In the fine filter window, forward the cursor to the fine and type GND ground, and by pressing the tab you can see the ground is highlighted on the board. Similarly, we can type VCC in the fine filter form and press the tab key so that VCC will be highlighted. And go to the fine filter, then type VCC. And you can see that VCC is highlighted. This will highlight all the pins that are assigned the VCC net. And choose setup design parameters, and in the design parameters click design tab, and in the symbol change the angle to 180 degrees. And then click OK to exit design parameter editor form. Then select choose place manually and select components by rep test in the pull down option menu, and scroll through the list so that you find U1 and enable it. You can see that U1 is attached to your cursor. U1 is attached to your cursor. Then place it on the board as shown in the figure. And similarly you can place U3, U2 and U4 on the board. See, I selected U3 and placing it on the board as shown in the board. And click done. and again choose place, choose zoom fit so that you can see the board, entire board. Then choose place manually, select the hide button. By selecting a component you can move it to the new place, the new location on the board. Now you can practice by moving it. After moving the parts, you can just right click and choose done from the pop-up menu. Then I can choose edit, move, and in the fine filter see that only symbols is toggled on. Everything should be off except symbols, and just click on the component, and after moving it then click done. Save the file as partsplace.board. Save. Choose place, choose zoom world, and toggle the grid off, then go to place, quick place, and select place by room. See that all rooms click place, then OK. You can see all the components are placed on the board, and select zoom fit so that you can see the entire board. And you should place all the components according to the board. By moving the components outside you can place it one by one properly, and you can move the components by using mirror, move, group move, and rotate commands to rearrange the locations and orientation of the ICs as needed. See, I'm now moving the U10 to the place where it is placed as shown in the figure. Now I'm rotating U10. Then placing it in a particular place. As shown in the board. And place all the components. You can see MEM contains U10, U11, U12, U13, U17, U15, U16, and C15, C16, C17, C18, C19, C20, and C21 and C22. Similarly, LED contains D1, D2, D3, D4, U6, R1, R2, R3, R4. Same as channel 1, U8, U18, U19, U20, J2, L1, L3, L4, C5, C23, C24, C25, R15, R16. And similarly channel 2, U9, U21, U22, U23, J3, L2, L5, L6, C6, C26, C27, C28, R14, R17 and R18. Then after placing all the components, choose view, zoom world and choose place, quick place and select place by ref test, and select in place by ref test select type IC and edge as top and click place. In the same window, choose discrete and edge bottom and then click place, then OK. OK. And zoom in closer so that you can see the capacitors and resistors placed at the bottom of the board, and you can edit by moving. You can edit by move, spin, mirror manually and delete commands. Now I am placing the capacitors. You should select a symbol to move the component. Now place the capacitors as shown in the figure. Then now place the resistors. Placing resistors, you can also use move, delete, rotate commands. Place one by one according to as shown in the figure. And then click done and save the file. Choose zoom fit. You can see the entire board and the components placed on the board, and save the file as place.board file. Click save. Then we have to generate the reports. Go to tools and reports and scroll down to select placed component report. Double click on it and then click report, and you can see the placed component report. You can see 82 components are placed on the board. Then close the report. and then go to display status, and you can see unplaced symbols 0/82. Then click OK and save it. Click yes. Choose edit and then delete. And here you can select a particular component to delete from the board. By clicking on it, the component disappears. If you have made any mistake, you can click right click and click oops from the pop-up menu, so that the component is placed back to its original position. Then again click delete and select a component. Click on it so that it will be deleted. And click done. Then again choose delete. Click on it so that it will be deleted. Then choose place. Manually, and you can see R5, enable it. You can see R5 is attached to the cursor. Then place it and click OK. And you can see R5 is placed back on the board. And choose file exit. Save changes no.